No one should be able to feel like they can't do A, B, and C because there will be consequences. We're all grown. Hey guys, it's me, ItsMeAshliB, coming to you with another video. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing the same shirt I wore in the Dorito video, it's because I shot these videos back to back. This video is going to be a little bit different this time since we have Valentine's Day right around the corner, and some of y'all didn't leave that person you're supposed to leave in 2018. In 2018, I'm gonna make y'all feel guilty with the top 10 red flags in relationships. They don't have any other friends but you. No one else is going to be putting up with their bullshit but you. It speaks volumes that there are 7+ billion people in the world and no one else wants to be around them but you. Mental incompatibility. Your relationship just doesn't make sense. You're not on the same page about everything y'all need to be on the same page about. You're genuinely incompatible as far as your mindset. What does it look like if you're trying to be the president of the United States and they're just trying to work at McDonald's? Not only is it reflecting, like, of course, their goals, but it also is reflecting their work ethic and how they view themselves as a person and how they view the world around them. Unequal effort. I know it's very easy to love someone so much that you're willing to go that extra mile for them, but when you see yourself doing all of the work, then it's a problem. I saw a quote recently that said, "Stop texting first and see how many dead plants you've been watering." When you take your blinders off from being so in love and you realize that all the energy that you're putting into that person, that relationship, you're not getting back, that's a problem, because all of your relationships are supposed to be a give and take. And stop allowing people to pimp you for all the love and the goodness in your heart that you have. People recognize when something is benefiting them. They are being a parasite. If you find yourself trying to convince others how good this person is, or how loving this person is, or how amazing this person is, first of all, if you have to convince somebody of anything, or you have to persuade someone of anything, it means that they don't believe it and they have reasons not to believe it. And if you're constantly trying to plead their case, that means there are constant reminders of how they are not the person that you think they are. When that person is not solution oriented. For example, if the person is going through a problem or an issue and they are more concerned about wallowing in that self-pity and not finding a solution to their problem so they can get out of the problem, red flag. If you are constantly giving them solutions to the situation that they are in and they insist on still remaining in that situation, for one, and two, ignoring your advice that will easily get them out of that problem or predicament, red flag. People can be not solution oriented both personally and within the relationship. If y'all are constantly finding about the same thing and y'all can never find a solution to it, or you can never come up with a conclusion about why y'all are having this recurrent issue, that's a red flag too. And if they can't solve their own problems, how do you think that they're going to be able to solve y'all's together, that y'all supposed to be able to work on together? When your relationship feels like a chore, if you're in a relationship and you feel like you're there because you have to be or because it's a wise decision, that is a red flag. You're not supposed to be thinking about the BS that someone else is bringing to the table when we're living in a world that has free BS flying everywhere. If you're in a relationship and it feels like work, or you're as stressed out being in the relationship as you are being at work, that's a red flag. The 7th red flag in relationships is something that may seem controversial simply because of the technological time period that we are in as a generation. Hiding the relationship. People are saying that you don't gotta have your boyfriend or your girlfriend all on your page. There is a difference between privacy and keeping things a secret. Y'all are falling into situationships because y'all are a secret, thinking that it's in private. And I saw this tweet on Twitter basically saying the difference between keeping a relationship private and secret is them knowing that y'all are together, but they don't know all y'all business. Not to say you have to broadcast it to the world that this is the person that you're with, but if you are posting your best friends all the time, why are you not posting someone that genuinely makes you happy too in that romantic area? Keep things private, but no one wants to be a secret. If you are a secret, that's a red flag. They are continuously finding themselves afraid of their partner. If you feel like that person is going to hit you, you feel like you cannot express your feelings without having a physical consequence or a financial consequence or a psychological consequence, those are all red flags. We should be able to express ourselves not in a disrespectful manner. We should be able to say what's on our mind, hash whatever disagreements and disconnections that we have out, figure out solutions for those, and go on about our day and continue loving one another. If you cannot do that because you are genuinely afraid of your partner, that's a red flag. Of course, you have to have that reverence for the person that is special in your life. No one should be able to feel like they can't do A, B, and C because there will be consequences. We're all grown. Ain't nobody giving me no doggone consequence. Like, punishment, or you have someone in your life that is controlling you, can't blossom into the person that you are, that's a red flag. You only feel love during sex or having physical attraction for one another. There are so many other ways to show that you appreciate and you love somebody. Learning somebody's love language. But if the only way that you feel love in your relationship is because it's physical, then that's definitely a red flag. We are together and I love him, and it's because we've been together for so long. People get trapped in the timeline that they have known someone, and the guilt trips them into being in an unhealthy relationship. The time doesn't matter, and it's about how someone affirms your importance to them in their life, regardless of how long y'all been together. No, I'm not saying if y'all met yesterday that y'all should go get married, but if you're with someone and even after all the compromising, you see that the things that you know are a deal breaker for you personally, and you still dealing with that just because y'all have been together for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 years. Yes, I understand that time is a big investment and you're supposed to be able to stick it out, but y'all are holding yourselves hostage in these relationships just because of the longevity of them. I think love is such a beautiful thing and it's so taken for granted, and it just seems so rare sometimes, especially with the world that we live in. So I just want y'all to recognize when you are valued and when you are not. So yeah, these are top 10 red flags in relationships. Mostly I was talking about the red flags in romantic relationships, but these can also be applied to your platonic relationships, the relationships in your family, the relationships on your job. And if you see that these are things that are a disconnect, then you need to find a solution in order to iron out these kinks in your relationships, or you need to just cut them off like you should have did in 2018 in the first place. What are some of the red flags that you've seen in relationships? Share them in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. I can't believe I just said that.